Formula One drivers are supposed to be the best in the world. Elite athletes with lightning-fast reflexes, split-second decision-making, and IQs higher than most of us could dream of. But sometimes, they have moments that make you question everything. Today, we're counting down the low IQ moments in Formula One.
You lose an awful lot of grip, and that's a hard hit into the Armco barrier there, isn't it?
Wow.
But here's the twist. They get increasingly more dumb as we go. By the end of this video, you'll be questioning how these people even got a driver's license, let alone an F1 super license. Let's go.
Look further back. Perez heavily into the wall, collects one Haas, and then the second one has nowhere to go.
Number 10. George Russell crashes in the pit lane. Starting off relatively tame at number 10, we have George Russell in Montreal. Now, George is known for being one of the smarter drivers on the grid, right?
George Russell's gaining, he's gaining, and he's just ahead. Under braking, George Russell puts his Mercedes ahead of the Ferrari.
PowerPoint presentations, data analysis, the whole package. But in Canada, he drove straight through a red light at the pit exit and nearly collected Fernando Alonso.
Let's see what happened.
The pit lane. The one place where you're going like 50 miles per hour. You had one job, George. Look at the light.
Is it the right time for the slick tyres? Can George Russell compete with that Red Bull, but it just wouldn't turn in him?
Tyres too cold.
He got a penalty, lost positions, and became a meme for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah.
No grip and no chance of continuing without
He
rushing the barrier.
He had to tippy toe through there.
But honestly, this is nothing compared to what's coming. George, consider yourself lucky you're at number 10. Number 9, Yuki Tsunoda's radio meltdown. At number 9, we've got Yuki Tsunoda, who apparently forgot that the entire world can hear his team radio.
What the f*** is that?
Yuki is famous for his, let's say, colorful language on the radio.
Schumacher coming behind.
But in one particular race, he went full meltdown mode, swearing so much that the FIA fined him 40,000 euros, 40,000, for words.
These guys are fucking retarded.
Okay, don't worry. Plenty of time.
But here's the thing. Yuki's first language is Japanese.
Wow.
And he was swearing in English. Dude, if you're gonna pay 40 grand, at least swear in a language the FIA doesn't understand. The best part? After getting the fine, he said, "Don't care, didn't ask." On the radio the next race. Absolute legend for that. But still, low IQ financial planning, Yuki. Number 8. Valtteri Bottas spins under safety car. Number 8 takes us to one of the most embarrassing moments in recent F1 history. Valtteri Bottas in an Alfa Romeo, spinning out under the safety car. Let me repeat that. Under the safety car. You know, when everyone's going slow, when you're supposed to be warming up your tires and chilling? Yeah, Bottas found a way to mess that up. He was weaving to keep temperature in his tires and just lost it. Full 360. The safety car is literally there to make things safer. And Valtteri said, "Nah, let's add some spice." To be fair, cold tires are tricky. But come on, man. You're a 10-time race winner. Under the safety car should be the easiest part of your day. Number 7. Logan Sargent destroys his car in free practice. Again. Number 7 is Logan Sargent, and honestly, we could make an entire video just about Logan's 2024 season. This guy crashed so much that Williams had to fire him mid-season.
Oh, it just went in there a bit too quick in the runoff area, clearly still.
But the moment that takes the cake, Zandvoort. Free practice 3. He went off, hit the barriers, and the car caught fire.
You lose an awful lot of grip, and that's a hard hit into the Armco barrier there, isn't it?
In FP3, not even in the race, he literally torched millions of dollars of equipment before qualifying even started.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay. You okay? That's what matters. Car's on fire, mate. Car's on fire, so you should jump out. Jump out, car's on fire, the rear of the car.
And this wasn't his first rodeo. Melbourne, he crashed in FP1 so badly that Williams had to give his car to Alex Albon for the rest of the weekend. They basically told him, yeah, we trust Alex more than you right now. Logan caused Williams around $3 million in damage in 2024. At some point, you got to ask, is this guy practicing driving or practicing crashing? Number 6. Fernando Alonso ignores yellow flags. At number 6, we have a moment that combines low IQ with high stakes. Fernando Alonso ignoring yellow flags. Now, Fernando is a 2-time world champion, one of the greatest ever. You'd think he understands basic safety rules, right? Wrong! In Brazil years ago, Fernando went full throttle through a yellow flag zone. Yellow flags mean danger. Slow down. There's an accident or debris on track. It's like rule number 1 of racing.
So, Martin, I have to interrupt you because the Jordan team are bouncing up and down in the pit lane. We're looking at the images there of that incident of Alonso.
He wasn't aware that that was all situated on the high part of the racetrack here.
But Fernando saw those flags and said, nah, championship points are more important than safety. He blew past the warning, nearly collected marshals on track, and got absolutely roasted by the FIA. The man has 2 championships and speaks like 5 languages, but apparently yellow means slow down wasn't included in the translation. Come on, Fernando. Number 5, Sergio Perez's 2024 damage bill. Halfway through our list at number 5, we have Sergio Perez and his absolutely catastrophic 2024 season in terms of crash damage.
Sergio Perez!
Sergio Perez! Sergio Perez!
This is how we do it, man. We shut our mouth and we work hard.
Checo caused Red Bull approximately $6 million in damage this season. $6 million. That's Monaco alone, where he had a massive shunt that damaged the chassis.
Perez heavily into the wall, collects one Haas, and then the second one has nowhere to go.
The most expensive part of the car at $675,000. Red Bull team advisor Helmut Marko literally said, this is costing us $2 to $3 million, and with the budget cap, we're handicapped. Translation, Checo, please stop breaking our stuff. And the crazy part? Red Bull was paying him millions to drive, and he was spending more millions destroying the cars. That's like paying your gardener, and then he sets your lawn on fire. At some point, Red Bull probably calculated it would be cheaper to pay him to stay home. Number 4, Monza 2019, the slowest Q3 ever. At number 4, we have the legendary Monza 2019 Q3 fiasco, where every driver forgot how racing works and created the slowest, most embarrassing qualifying session in F1 history. So here's the setup. Monza has the longest straights in F1, which means slipstream is everything.
Which is going to take life out of their tyres, and they better hope there's enough grip if they do make it to the line.
Following another car gives you a massive speed boost. Every driver wanted someone else to go first, so they could follow and get that sweet, sweet tow.
Meanwhile, Daniel Ricciardo has just got past his teammate Nico Hülkenberg, and Ricciardo moves up into 5th place.
The result? Nobody wanted to lead. Q3 started and silence. Cars just sitting in the pit lane. Engines running. Nobody moving. clock is ticking down, and they're all playing chicken. Finally, with like 2 minutes left, they all rush out at once. But now, they're driving at walking speed, a literal parade of million-dollar F1 cars crawling around Monza at 30 miles per hour.
The rest of them didn't get to the line in time to start their final flying lap.
Drivers are braking on the straights, swerving, backing off, trying to let someone else go ahead. It looked like rush hour traffic. Old ladies on bicycles were going faster. The final corner was pure chaos. Everyone bunched up, nobody wanting to be first. And then, time runs out.
He was looking to see who was coming through.
Carlos Sainz, Kimi Raikkonen, and others didn't even get to start their flying laps. They ran out of time because they were too busy playing, "No, you go first." The FIA was furious. They called it a farce and threatened to investigate everyone for driving unnecessarily slowly. 9 drivers got summoned to the stewards. Think about this. These are the best drivers in the world, with millions of dollars in engineering behind them, racing at the temple of speed. And they turned it into a Sunday cruise. It's like showing up to a sprint race and deciding to power walk instead. The entire F1 world was laughing. This wasn't one driver having a brain fade. This was collective low IQ, a masterclass in overthinking. Number 3, Franco Colapinto's Crash Trilogy. The bronze medal for low IQ moments goes to Franco Colapinto and his absolutely insane crash spree in just 9 races with Williams.
But that is how easy it is.
Williams called up Franco to replace Logan Sargent, thinking, it can't get worse, right? Wrong! Franco went on a destruction derby. Brazil, crashes in qualifying. Huge hit, car destroyed.
This could not have worked out better for Verstappen, and that couldn't have worked out worse for Franco Colapinto, and that's another big accident for the Williams team.
Las Vegas clips the inside wall in qualifying at the end of the straight.
Oh,
he's hit the wall.
Hit it. Oh.
Shoots across at 50 G into the concrete wall. Car obliterated. In just 9 races, Franco caused Williams over $5 million in damage. That's $555,000 per race. You could buy a house with that. Actually, you could buy 9 houses with his total damage bill. Williams mechanics had to rebuild cars overnight, multiple times. The team principal, James Vowles, was genuinely worried they'd exceed the budget cap because Franco couldn't stop hitting walls. And here's the kicker. Franco had pace. He was fast. But being fast doesn't matter if you can't keep the car in one piece. It's like being a great chef who keeps setting the kitchen on fire. Franco didn't get a seat for 2025, and honestly, the entire F1 budget cap probably breathed a sigh of relief. Number 2, Romain Grosjean spins under safety car twice. The silver medal goes to Romain Grosjean for achieving something truly special. Spinning under the safety car not once, but twice. Baku 2018. The race was already crazy, but Romain decided to make it crazier. Safety car came out, everyone's cruising, warming up tires, and then Grosjean spins. Full 360. Everyone's laughing. But here's where it gets legendary. He did it again. Same race, same safety car period, twice. Romain was out there creating his own private ice rink on a street circuit. The man looked at Valtteri Bottas's safety car spin and said, "Hold my baguette. I'll show you how it's done." twice. His engineer came on the radio, and you could just hear the disappointment. No words, just silence. What do you even say at that point? Maybe try keeping it straight? Romain later joked about it on social media. But come on, man. You're in one of the slowest parts of the race. Kids in go-karts don't spin under safety cars. My grandma could probably keep it straight under a safety car. The FIA must have been so confused. Do we penalize him? Is this even a penalty? What rule covers being really bad at going slow? Number 1. Crashgate. Nelson Piquet Jr. deliberately crashes. And here it is. Number 1. The dumbest, most low IQ moment in Formula One. History, Crashgate. Nelson Piquet Jr. deliberately crashing his car in Singapore, 2008. Let me set the scene. Renault team boss Flavio Briatore and engineering director Pat Simons had a genius plan to help Fernando Alonso win the plan. Tell Nelson Piquet Jr. to crash on purpose to bring out the safety car. And Nelson agreed. He literally drove into a wall at high speed, on purpose, risking his life and career for what exactly? A team that was probably going to fire him anyway? Alonso pitted early. The safety car came out. Chaos ensued, and Alonso won the race. Perfect plan, right? Wrong, because a year later, Nelson got fired by Renault. Surprise, surprise. And he was so mad that he went to the FIA and snitched on the entire operation. He literally exposed the whole conspiracy. Let's break down the low IQ here. Briatore and Simons thought they could get away with race manipulation in the modern era with cameras everywhere. Nelson agreed to risk his life for a team that clearly didn't value him. They did this at Singapore, the race where everyone is watching because it's the first ever night race. Nelson then told the authorities about his own crime. The fallout? Briatore got banned from F1 indefinitely. Simons got a 5-year ban. Renault almost got kicked out of the sport. And Nelson, his F1 career was over. Congratulations to everyone involved in Crashgate. You orchestrated the single dumbest moment in F1 history. You had to cheat, you got caught, and you all paid the price. And the worst part? Felipe Massa lost the 2008 championship by 1 point. This crash affected the entire championship. Years later, Massa sued because he realized Singapore cost him the title. This wasn't just low IQ, this was negative IQ. This was the racing equivalent of robbing a bank and then posting about it on Instagram. Legendary stupidity. Before we wrap up, quick honorable mentions. John Alesi running out of fuel in Melbourne despite his team literally doing the Mexican wave on the pit wall to get his attention.
And there we are. There is the... Now, if Alesi has run out of petrol...
Nigel Mansell turning off his car while waving to the crowd before crossing the finish line.
He's banging his steering wheel in frustration. Something has happened. It looks as though he's out of the race.
Michael Schumacher parking his car at Monaco 2006 in qualifying to stop others from improving their times. Dumb because everyone saw it, and he got penalized. Kevin Magnussen's optimistic dive bomb on Sergio Perez in Monaco 2024.
You get the feeling Perez got tagged there by the Haas of Kevin Magnussen.
That cost Checo millions and nearly got Magnussen suspended for accumulating penalty points. Alex Albon giving away Logan Sargent's car in Melbourne after crashing in FP1. Imagine explaining to your teammate that his car is now yours.
Albon has not got away with it. He is missing a wheel. The red...
And literally anything Williams did in 2024, they caused 13 million in damage with 3 drivers.
But that is how easy it is. And look at the damage it did.
At that point, just give them bumper cars. And there you have it, the low IQ moments in Formula One that got increasingly more dumb. From George Russell's red light runner to literal Crashgate conspiracy, we covered peak stupidity.
Oh, it just went in there a bit too quick in the runoff area, clearly still...
So which moment did you think was the dumbest? Do you agree with our number 1? Or should something else have topped the list? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more F1 content, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next upload. We've got more funny F1 content, race reviews, and driver analysis coming your way. Share this with your F1 friends who need a good laugh, and remember, even the best drivers in the world have brain fade moments. Makes us feel better about our own mistakes, right? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. And drivers, please stop crashing under the safety car.